What's the definition of a gay? Is when you are caught having sexual intercourse with a guy and they didn't caught me.
Crimes and bad lives are the measure of a state's failure. In the end, all crimes are the crimes of the community. Welcome to another episode of Busted. I remain your host, Igolo Ebolua. Here are the headlines. Police kill 2 cult leaders in Rivers, recover arms. Police hunters kill 3 robbers in Osun Gondor. Police arrest 2 for stealing generator from Cardinal Mosque. Man remanded for alleged defilement of 15-year-old girl. Now the news in details. The Rivers State Police Command said its men killed a wanted cult leader identified as Silas Odereke and his accomplice during a shootout in Odereke community, Aoda was local government area of the state. The command said Odereke, also known as General, was the leader of the Greenlanders cult group in the Ube clan in Naowada West, has been on the run for the past 4 years. A spokesperson for the State Police Command, Grace Irinchkoko, confirmed the death of 2 renegades in a statement issued in Port Harcourt on Sunday. Irinchkoko, a superintendent of police, said the notorious cult leader and his gang were involved in armed robbery, land grabbing, unauthorized sales of buildings, and brutal attacks on those who dared to oppose them. On how the miscreant was gone down, a statement said on January 11, 2024, the police received information about Odereke gang's robbery operation, which also involved vandalizing the property of the late monarch Eze Robinson or Robinson. Responding swiftly, the police chased the criminals out of town. However, the defiant general rallied his gang and launched an attack on a community-owned tank farm in Odereke, intending to loot its content. It was during the sabotage attempt that the police managed to apprehend the gang. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, commended the operatives for the discreet investigation and for neutralizing the hoodlums. Moving on, 3 suspected armed robbers lost their lives during a gun duel with a combined security team comprising police operatives from the Osun State Police Command and members of Nigeria Forest Security Service, otherwise known as hunters, at a robbery scene in Osogbo on Tuesday. 5 members of the gang were also reportedly injured and taken to the Osun State University Teaching Hospital, Osogbo, for treatment. A security source who preferred anonymity prior to the incident told Punch Metro that a gang of over 20 armed robbers laid siege on the defunct Osogbo steel rolling mill, presently known as Integrated Steel PLC, of Dangote Group, in the early hours of the day, and pilot electrical installation on the premises. The source further said the robbers had entered the premises through the back, beating security men positioned at the main entrance, and were already cutting cables and electrical installations when the authors got wind of the presence in the compound. In other news, the Cardinal State Police Command said its operatives have arrested 2 suspects who allegedly stole a generator and a solar battery from a mosque in Kaduna. The command's police public Relation Officer ASP Mansur Hassan disclosed this in Kaduna on Saturday. Hassan said, based on the credible information, detectives on Thursday arrested the suspect and brought him to the station in the Sabon Garin area of Onkuyi local government area in the state. Finally, on the news, the Lagos State Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Court in Ikeja on Tuesday remanded a man, Oyeka Imbaka, in the Nigerian Correctional Center for the alleged defilement of a 15-year-old girl. Justice Raman Oshodi made the remand order of the defendant after he was arraigned on the court of defilement preferred against him by the state government. The prosecution counsel, Ms. Bukola Okeowo, told the court that the defendant defiled the victim sometime in March 2023. Okeowo said the incident took place at 16 Moshalasi Street in the Ilasa area of the state. She said the defendant had sexual intercourse with the minor without her consent. According to the prosecutor, the offense committed contravened Section 137 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State 2015. After listening to the submission of the prosecutor, Justice Oshodi ordered that the defendant should be remanded in Kirikiri Maximum Correction Center. He adjourned the case to March 22, 2024 for the commencement of trial. And that is it on today's episode. I'm Busted. In the end, crime doesn't pay. And that is it on today's episode on Busted. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. I remain your host, Igolo Ebolua. That is it for now.
What's the definition of a gay? Is when you are caught having sexual intercourse with a guy and they didn't caught me.